What's good, everyone, and welcome back to the Water Boys channel, as I am here for your instant reaction of the Kansas City Chiefs going into Nashville and taking on the Tennessee Titans. And before I even jump into any of this is how bad the game is. It's fourth quarter. I basically given up on it. I'll check in after the video, see how it is, but there's no shot in hell they're winning this game. And I'll give you every aspect on how I feel about the Chiefs and what the Titans did to get a huge win like that. But before I jump into any of this, you already know what to do, you guys. Please do subscribe to the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. We will keep launching these videos. Whether the Chiefs win or if they keep getting their asses beat like this, I will be here regardless to give you my initial reaction on the game. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Right when I left, the score was, I want to say it's 27-3. Bucker just missed the 57-yard field goal. And people would wonder, how does a KC team get this completely dismantled, blown out in a game like this? And in evident of what the kick was right there, that 57-yard field goal, it's coaching. What else do you got to lose? If you're going to kick a 57-yard field goal, knowing good and well there's a good chance he's going to miss, go for it on 4th and 11 then, because the Titans are going to take over right there anyways, and that's been the play all game, because I can't tell you watching the game what Tennessee did crazy to take over from KC. Derrick Henry hasn't run crazy. He hasn't got over 100 yards yet. A.J. Brown, he's got over 100 yards because he's been a key target. But honestly, this game has just been miscues, and that's been the season for KC. 2 turnovers right now. There could be another one coming. And the big thing, which is a killer, is the time of possession. Titans are triple the time of possession what KC has right now. And that won't win any game, and KC's not exploding whatsoever. It's just like they've given up. And that's why I've given up watching on this game, because they're not moving the ball. They're not doing anything to force. They're not the Chiefs of old, and they should be, because this Titans defense, which me and Tim talked about so heavily, is they're all second stringers. So you're telling me the likes of a Kelsey, a Hill, even a Josh Gordon, even a Pringle can't get open? That's a bunch of shit to me, honestly, and I don't get it. Like, it all comes down to coaching and the schemes. The plays that are being called aren't working for this team. They need to flip it around. And people will say, well, what do we do towards trade deadline? It's like 10 days away to make this team better. Nothing. I don't want to see a move, because that play won't happen, because the coaching won't make it work. For example, Josh Gordon, we don't see him out there. It's been 3 weeks, but people are surprised with that. Remember when we got Kelvin Benjamin? Like, he was supposed to be a big body receiver. We didn't see him out there either. Yes, I'm going to compare the two talents, maybe not, but they're both big body, and they don't play the play pieces they get. It's like they just try to keep them away from other teams. So I don't want to see a trade being moved, because we're going to be excited for no reason, and that player's not going to make an impact on the team. Like, I hope this is a reality check and a gut check for the Chiefs, but it's not going to be, and it won't be for the Chiefs fans as well, because we will go next week, and I don't know if we're going in New York. I think New York's coming to us on Monday night, and we will probably win and handily win, and we will forget about this, and then we play Green Bay, and we'll get our asses kicked again. It's the type of team we are. People will be like, well, look who KC played. Who cares who they played? Yeah, it's Tennessee they lost to, Buffalo, the Chargers, and the Ravens. Yes, the top leading teams in every division. Woo! Congratulations. You should beat them, though, if you're going to play them in the playoffs, and you can't beat one of them. You remind me of the old, is what I mentioned in the past, and it's very disappointing right now that we're not even looking a shell of ourselves right now, and we can't even do anything. And I don't even want to speak on the defense, because we know who they are, and it's unfortunate. They can't stop a nosebleed. They can't do anything. People were so impressed with them off of last week's turnaround and holding in the second half of the Bills. I'm not impressed whatsoever. Like, I knew this was going to happen. It had to be a shootout, and I thought it was going to be. It was a shootout on one end. Tennessee came to the party. Mahomes and his side didn't show up at all. And, yeah, he had a deflected interception, but I'm going to give that one on him because he forced it. And Gordon was in a very tight situation where he had his body flipped trying to make a catch. It did hit his hands. So if you want to say that shouldn't be an interception for him, Mahomes' mom will probably say that. That ball shouldn't have been thrown in the first place. It deserved to be picked, and it was. But we'll see how Kansas City responds. They will respond well. I believe they're battling a beat-up Giants team that is having a hard time. Right now, they're winning a game against the Panthers team, but the Panthers, they're who we thought they were too. 4 games they'll drop in a row as well. And we'll go through a recap. Me and Tim will jump in. I'll give you my top 5 things that I found out this week about teams. The Chiefs will probably be in this one. I try to avoid putting him in, but man, how they're showing is they can't be a playoff team. They can't beat good teams, and that's very unfortunate. They need to have some type of change. Like, I don't know how to say it, but they won't fire a coach in season, so I don't see, like, I'd say fire Spagnuolo because that is just not working. Like, you got the pieces. It's just, that's what's shocking as well. When you got a D-line that has $200 million players and they're not doing anything, that's highly disappointing. You got, like, your secondary is iffy, but they have proven in the past they can make plays. Snead and Fitton are proven capable cornerbacks. You got Thornhill and Matthew, which I'm going to jump in on Thornhill too. I love how he's playing today. It's been really good. Like, he mentioned that you have to kill the engine with Derrick Henry, and his play will go under the rug because no one is going to notice in this blowout. But he came in, and he is tackling, and he is putting the hammer down. For someone his size to stand up to Henry, I'm very impressed with it. And another one, if I want to speak out as well, is Nick Bolton. People and definitely Chiefs Kingdom give them a lot of smack with him, but he's the only one who seems like he wants to step and lay a hammer on Henry, and that's like been great. Willie Gay had a great interception, but then KC went 3 and out on the next drive anyway, so oh no, it was the drive where they missed the field goal, so that doesn't mean nothing as well. This game is about to wrap up, but I wanted to get this quick reaction. Like I said, I was going to be here whether we lost, and KC blew a huge opportunity because the Ravens look like they're about to lose. I'm so proud of the Bengals. I knew they could hold their own. We'll see how that game wraps up, but the Chargers dropped a game. You could be even with Tennessee. Buffalo also fell a game behind, and you just proved you're not in that class. It's highly unfortunate. We will forget about it all next week, but because they're playing the Giants. So let me know down below. Chiefs Kingdom, how are you feeling about this game? We know it was a terrible game, but future-wise, you think there's a chance to rebound? We're in week 7. I think it's too late, honestly. I think this is what they're given. I'm looking for the offseason. Like, we might make the wild card, but we'll lose in the wild card. We won't beat any good teams this year, unfortunately. I could see a 9-8, maybe 10-7 record now. And you know what? Maybe that's a good year for most teams it is, but it's KC. You expect a lot more from them. But I'm going to cut this video out. You guys enjoy the rest of your football Sunday. I know there's not that many entertaining games, but hey, it's football. Have fun. Enjoy it. Take care.